Yeah, it's always good to play the Leafs, and they're a good hockey club. Obviously, we've got our work cut off, but anyway, right now our focus is more on our hockey club and trying to make some progress as we move along here.
Can you carry on with the momentum that you generated just before the break in the win against Pittsburgh?
Well, yeah, we hope so. I think. Right now I'm hoping that we keep progressing. I think we bring in some new areas and try to bring some solutions. And I like our response. I think we're trying to change a little bit our mindset with our game. And I'm very pleased with how we've competed and how we're progressing right now.
Seems like you've got attention to detail in practice, like the stations. There was the kind of keep away drill at the beginning. What's your philosophy around that?
Well, I think it's there's really several ways that you could improve, but as you know, we have very little practice time, so I think it's really important that the time that we have on the ice that we maximize it. But I think the majority of our learning has to be through meetings, through video right now, because we have more time for that component because we play so many games. I think recovery is a big part of our strategy. And at the same time, I think players trying to understand what they need to do and feel more comfortable as we move along.
What are you trying to emphasize one thing? What would that one thing be?
Well, right now I think it's probably trying to become a team that's going to play more of a fast game, a quick game, a team that's going to pressure the puck more. I feel that if you could get to where I'd like us to be a good forechecking team, you spend less time in your zone, and it's more enjoyable. My philosophy has always been when you lose the puck, you try to regain it as quickly as you can so that you can play on the attack.
What did you sense from the energy level of players this morning, just after a couple of days off?
Well, it was good. I think the break is really good. I think it's an opportunity for players to spend some time with their family and get away from the game. And now we're back, and we have a very important stretch here this week, and then a long road trip. So I think we try to focus one game at a time and see what comes up tonight.
Germany beat Finland for the first time at the World Juniors, and I'm curious if you saw some extra energy from Tim Stützle at practice.
Well, I hope it shows tonight. I think they should. They're starting to be a team that is making their mark, whether it's at the World Junior or at the World Championship with their men's team.
Off the ice, what was your relationship with Pat Quinn in the old days? I think you guys were good friends off the ice, rivals on it, of course.
Yeah, I had tremendous respect for Pat. I had the pleasure of working with Pat with Team Canada several occasions, two Olympics, the World Cup, and really enjoyed my association. Learn a great deal from Pat. I mean, he played the game. He was a general manager, a coach, and was well respected. Always had teams that played the right way, and so I really enjoyed my association with Pat.
What was your takeaways from the time of Kingston? What did you take away from that?
Well, it was enjoyable. I think to work with the coaching staff there. I had a lot of respect for them, and just nice to get back to working with junior kids as well. I think that when you play major junior, I think as a coach you could be a real positive influence into their development. Not just in hockey. I think in life. Teaching them about respect, teaching them about professionalism, and helping them grow through the sometimes difficult times, the highs and lows of the game.
A little bit different than when you were there before.
Yeah, it was different for sure. A little more resources for sure, and but I still have some real good memories from my days in junior. And was very fortunate to get into the pros at a young age, and I feel that I've learned over the years, and I've kept learning. I think when I look at my experiences, whether it was with Pittsburgh as an assistant, I think I learned a great deal there, and hopefully be able to translate some of those lessons that I've learned to this hockey team.
Hey, Jacques, when Matthews needs a little time or space to score, what's the key to defending?
Well, I think he's a high quality player, a player that has tremendous skills. You look at his production this year. I mean, it's outstanding. So you have to have an awareness of him when he's on the ice, and a lot of times you need more than one player to stop him. So it's just a matter of being in the right position, being on the right side of him, and paying attention to some details.
Jacques, when you look back on the Battle of Ontario playoffs here, are those, in retrospect, now good memories or bad memories?
Well, I think, they're the end result wasn't good. You're not pleased with that. But, as you move along, as you mature, as you get older and have other opportunities, I think you learn from those lessons in Battle of Ontario. And I feel, I feel I let the organization down probably at that time. I really liked our hockey club. I think we had a great club. And I think I would be in a better position to help our players today than I was at that time.
Are you at all surprised that Jason Spezza has found his way into a management role?
Not at all. I think, from an early days with Jason, and sometimes we had our differences, but I always had a lot of respect for him from a standpoint that, he came from being a elite athlete, one of the best players of his age. Coming into the National Hockey League, it's not easy, and you have to learn certain components of the game sometimes that, as a young player, you don't realize the importance of those, how to play, away from the puck. But I had tremendous respect because I felt in the off season, he really trained hard. He really tried to improve himself. His nutrition was outstanding as well as a young man. So to me, I knew that he would become the player that he has become, and today I'm not surprised that I think he has a love for the game, a passion for the game, and I had a chance to speak with him last time we played Pittsburgh just before Christmas, and really happy for him because I think he's a great person, and I think he's a great sounding board for his general manager. So I have good memories with Jason, and really pleased with his career.
I was just at home in Ottawa with my roommates, Ridley and Jacob. So Ridley's family came down, and his mom was making us some good meals, so we were pretty lucky.
How did the rest feel?
It was good, yeah, much needed. We had a busy December, so it was good rest. But we're back at it right now, and the guys are excited to play tonight.
What is it about the Leafs that poses the biggest challenge?
Yeah, just the provincial rivalry. They got a lot of high-end skill. They're up there in the league, so we always get up for these games, and it'll be a good one tonight.
When you think back to that game where you beat them 6-3 here, what worked so well for you guys then?
Yeah, we played really well that night. We were positive on the bench, breaking pucks out good. So I think it's just same messages over and over again. Just be positive, get to their goalies, get in front of them.
When Matthews is scoring like he is, Jake, what's the key when he's on the ice if there is one that you guys can try to?
Yeah, him for sure. Other guys as well. You gotta know when they're out on the ice, and when they're in the O-zone, they're always a threat. So I don't know. For me as a defenseman, just being aware, talking with my partner, and kind of knowing where they are at all times.
I noticed there's no TVs in here, but were you guys watching any World Juniors before the practice?
I think there was a game on Germany and Finland in the back training room. I think. Pretty sure Germany won, so I'm pretty sure Tim was pretty fired up.
Yeah, I was going to say, did Tim give any reaction in practice or anything?
No, but I know he was hooting and hollering back there.
What memories do you have of World Juniors?
A little bit of good and bad. Obviously, we won it my first year in COVID in Edmonton, and I think that was probably one of the hardest tournaments to win, just the external factors, being in that hotel for so long, and it was really special group of guys, and obviously the next year, kind of a bummer getting canceled. It's a bummer, but first year was a blast for sure. I got my gold, yeah.